बताइए आपकी आप सियाटल में है कि कनेक्टिकट में है?
मैं सिएटल आ गई हूँ।
अच्छा,
मैं सिएटल में हूँ।
कनेक्टिकट से तो अच्छा है अभी ठंड के हिसाब से।
इसीलिए वहाँ स्नोफॉल शुरू हो उसके पहले यहाँ आ जाना ठीक है।
तो अजय जी आप पढ़ें।
जी अंकल जी मैं पढ़ता हूँ। So, today's translation is from Sadhana Ke Anubhav, Volume 2, and it is, of course, written by Param Pujya Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj says, Vitark Vadne Pratipaksh Bhavanam. This quote from Maharishi Patanjali instructs us that in a yoga practice, when challenged with roadblocks, loss of resolve, and a rise of degrading and negative thoughts and emotions, one should actively try to remedy the situation by cultivating positive thoughts and emotions which stream diametrically opposite to the negative thoughts that challenge and threaten to derail us. This mental exercise helps weaken the negative thought process that challenges our peace and spiritual progress. For example, let us suppose that one develops the temptation to steal. In that case, one should think about the consequences if they are caught stealing. If one is tempted to gamble excessively, one should think about the heavy losses and its influence on their lives. If one feels attracted to the various taboo indulgences, one should think about the loss of face and dignity that could come with it. This exercise of replacing the degrading thought with an uplifting one can undoubtedly help. But in my experience, it works only for practitioners who have advanced to some degree and have gained some control over their minds. When challenged by powerful negative emotions of anger, lust, likes, dislikes, etc., most others are unable to rein in their minds and frequently succumb to them. Their prayer, their practice, nothing works for them when these powerful negative emotions cast a spell. In this challenging situation, it is the Guru's help that bails the practitioner out. The Guru always looks out for a practitioner who has wholeheartedly accepted them as their Guru. Accomplished Gurus possess the ability to interrupt and alter the negative thoughts and emotions that threaten to throw us off course. Therefore, when faced with such a challenge, one should first try to overcome it with their own effort, and if they fail, they should seek help from their Guru. It is in these trying times that having our Guru by our side proves to be very beneficial. The Gurus consider it their duty to safeguard genuine seekers from difficulties and remove all obstacles from their path. But they will do this only for seekers who truly believe in them. For others, they remain indifferent. It is beneficial for practitioners to spend as much time in their guru's presence as possible and assimilate all the spiritual energy they can from them. Practitioners who cannot be in their guru's physical presence should try always to keep them in their thoughts. With one getting good at it, the guru remains in thought every moment of the day, and one feels the presence of their guru by their side all the time. This state is referred to as akhand satsang and is a state where the guru's visual always remains in one's eyes and one feels the guru's presence always illuminating one's heart. One day, such practice leads to the practitioner's qualities becoming identical to that of the guru, as if the guru himself has descended upon them. There now remains no difference between the guru and the practitioner. There can be no practice that can better that. For this to happen, one should imagine that their head, eyes, mouth, and the entire body are not theirs, but their guru's. In this way, an intense attraction develops with the guru, which paves the way for the practitioner to realize their ultimate goal. But one should attempt this only with fully accomplished and complete gurus. Otherwise, it could prove detrimental. If someone has merged their identity with the Almighty, and you can merge your identity with them, then you would have found the easiest way to discover what a true seeker desires. Saints refer to it as Bhringi Sadhan. Sometimes in one's practice, one finds oneself unable to concentrate despite trying hard. With one unable to focus and concentrate, the joy in practice disappears. At such times, one should keep aside one's usual concentration practice and imagine that the guru is physically seated before them and looking at them. Do not leave this thought till it fades on its own. When one does that, initially one will experience a feeling of attraction, and subsequently the eyes will close and one will find themselves able to concentrate. At that time, one can resume their usual practice. If you experience real joy in the company and practice of some other accomplished person, you must consider it a gift from your guru also. The gurus always keep track of all those they love. Whatever they do, good or not so good, is always known to the guru. They are always also aware of the effort one is making to conform to the guidelines laid out by them. Therefore, whether you are in their physical presence or not, always feel their presence and be fearful and refrain from indulging in undesirable actions and giving in to weaknesses. Always think that the guru is present and watching you. But always think that the guru is present and watching you, but by the goodness of their nature or for some other reason are not overtly expressing themselves as you ponder undesirable actions and contemplate giving in to your temptations. Never let go of the thought that the guru is present with you always. The practitioners who can do this successfully navigate through the various slippery slopes and ditches that can impede their progress on the spiritual path, as they will be able to do only what they feel comfortable doing in their guru's presence. The fear of upsetting one's guru is a powerful tool that can help us eliminate all our shortcomings and expeditiously advance us to a state where we become eligible to get to know it all. Therefore, feeling the Guru's presence and keeping him in our thoughts, Guru Upasana and Guru Chintan, can help us achieve everything in our spiritual journey. In other words, one should always keep one's heart oriented to one's Guru and get rid of everything in their heart except for love for him. It is said, sit in the company of people who make this world seem distant and instill in you an attraction for the Almighty. When you do that, either their company will make you like them or they will become like you. In the end, there will be neither you nor them, but instead, both would have merged in the Almighty.
Okay, in this article, Guru Maharaj, among other things, telling us that if you are not able to concentrate, if you are not able to do the dhyan, then stop doing that. Stop doing dhyan and imagine that the Guru in his physical form is in front of you. You are in presence of Guru in his physical form. Then, when you do that, then after a while, you will develop the concentration that will lead you to do the dhyan. And all of us, most of us, have problem at some time or other doing concentration. So we should follow that advice that Guru Maharaj gave us. Now we will do the dhyan Upasana as Guru Maharaj told us to do. We all know, but I repeat it. Please sit in a relaxed posture. A posture in which you can stay without moving for say about 25-30 minutes. Close your eyes lightly and envision that the divine light of God is our Guru, both happen to be the same, is coming in front of you, penetrating your heart area. Your heart is getting illuminated and you are slowly getting immersed in that light.
Deen Bandhu Dayal Guru Kehi Bhati Tava Guna Tumhare Pavitra Charitra Kehi Vidhi Nath Kahi Ke Sunaun Jeva Apavan hai meri Guru Naam kaise liye man asara भवजाल में मुछावर कीजिए संसार सागर में फंसा ध्यान कैसे कीजिए प्राण कैसे अर्पण कर सकूं यह तो महापापी अधम धन धान्य अवमान देके गुरु तुम से नहीं उद्धार श्रद्धा सुमिरनी वेट करी मैं दीन हो चरणों पड़ा मैं पतित हूँ तुम पतित पावन आपका है आश्रय भव सिंधु में हूँ फंस रहा गुरुदेव मुझे उठाइए गरीबा है दीनानाथ अपराधी को पार लगाई जो दीन हो चरणों पड़े नरक में कोई न हाथ बटाएंगे। ये सोच के तव शरण आया, अब ठिकाना है नहीं। बस पार कर दो मेरी नौका, और अपना है नहीं। हे जगन्नायक विश्व विनायक, हे जगजीवन के जनक, हे दुख भंजन जन मन रंजन, जय जय आनंद के जनक। गुरु पे तो माता सब जगत त्राता, मनुज रूप नर नागर हे गुण है निराकार प्रभु, निरवय निगम निरंजन, व्यक्त तुम्ही अव्यक्त तुम्ही हो, सतचित आनंद रूप विभो, गुणागार गोतीत अगोचर, अनुभव गम्य अजेय प्रभु, सबके स्वामी अंतर्यामी, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर हे, करुणा सागर सब गुण आगर, सतचित प्रेम निकेतन, हे जगन्नायक विश्व विनायक, दुख भंजन जन मन रंजन जय जय आनंद के घन हे।
बस कीजिए।
परम गुरु राम मेरा वनहार परम गुरु राम मेरा वनहार परम गुरु अति उदार मंजूर मंगलमय अभिमत फल दातार परम गुरु राम मेला वनहार परम टूटी फूटी नाव पड़ी मम भीषण भव मजधार परम गुरु राम मेला वनहार परम गुरु जयति जयति जय देव दयानिधि वेद उतारो पार परम गुरु राम मेला वनहार परम गुरु त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ सहना ववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
The satsang that Guru Maharaj gave us, we can say that it has three components. And those three components together make the satsang complete, full. The three components being Swadhyay, Chintan, or Upasana. The article that we just heard includes all three of them. Like first we are told that if you have that develop the entire anti-lust, anti-anger, things like that. But Swadhyaya comes in the picture because you got to recognize first what that we have lust, we have anger, and that can come only through Swadhyaya. Recognition of that, unless we recognize it, we're not going to do it, the opposite of it. So that's the Swadhyaya. Then Guru Maharaj talks about, goes in detail about Chintan. And the third is Upasana, which that was also covered in this article. That we have difficulty in Upasana, then what to do. So that in this particularly, this small article, all the components have been covered. प्रदीप जी आप प्रसाद लगवा दो कुछ क्या कर
जी नमस्कार सबको गुरु महाराज के सभी प्रेमियों को सादर प्रणाम. I don't think you just said exactly that's the thought that was coming to me. This all the understanding I have of this process and what I have seen observed over years is summarized in this article. Only maybe at least at personal level I would say that the only form of Almighty I can relate to is the ones who walked this earth with whom we interacted. This is probably the way Dr. Sab was reading. It's the only way it will work for someone like the other thing that was coming to my mind. वो गाना है फिल्म का किसी का कि मिलती नहीं है मंजिल राही जो हो अकेला दो हो तो फिर जहां में चाहे लगा लो मेला. और वही बात कल्याण मार्ग में उन्होंने लिखी है कि कोट किया है उन्होंने कि कहा करो बैकुंठ लह कल्प वृक्ष की छांव अहमद ढाक सराहिए जो प्रीतम गलमा. और यही हमको उन्होंने बताया था कि भाई हमारी याद कर लिया करना. तो उनकी याद में हम लोग बैठे हैं. उनकी यहाँ पे सूक्ष्म रूप से उपस्थिति है. हमारी श्रद्धा विश्वास का प्रतीक ये जो नैवेद्य हमने उनके सामने रखा है उसको 1 मिनट कुंड करके और ध्यान कर लें. उनसे प्रार्थना करें कि कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट वी heard we can understand and implement in our life. So और 1 मिनट ध्यान करिए. अंकल जी
anything that Guru Maharaj wrote, even one sentence that he wrote, it's people can spend a lot, just lifetime trying to decipher that. Let's just take at this article. just an article. And in this one, everything is covered. Everything. Swadhyaya, Chintan, Upasana, everything. Awesome.
and actually uncle ji once again that I don't know of the world beyond but we are the creator of this world. The thing that comes to my mind the whole idea of कि मस्त कैसे रहा जाए that's summarized here.
Anybody, anything? Right. तो सबों को नमस्कार till next Sunday.
प्रणाम सभी.
नमस्कार अंकल जी, सबको नमस्कार।
सबको नमस्कार।
नमस्ते अंकल। नमस्ते भैया।
नमस्ते अंकल, सभी को नमस्कार।
नमस्ते नमस्ते।
प्रणाम अंकल जी, सभी को प्रणाम।
नमस्ते जी नमस्ते।
नमस्ते अंकल, सबको नमस्कार।
नमस्कार जी नमस्कार।
प्रणाम अंकल।
तो फिर नेक्स्ट संडे को मुलाकात होगी।